Hello class, good evening. Welcome to British Language Club and IDP IELTS 9 band target preparation class, and today we are going to present Cambridge 17 IELTS reading test 1, 3 passages, discussion, summary as well as paraphrase. I ask Mahima to talk about passage 1 from test 1, and this is the passage about, what about the passage? Passage 1?
The passage is about underground railway development of London.
Okay, please introduce passage and make a short summary.
Okay, the headline of the passage is the development of the London Underground Railway. On the first 1800, population were growing surprisingly in long term. At the time, underground railway was carrying more passengers to the capital, which was a very hectic situation. So the government cancelled all the railways towards the city. For this reason, travelling was taking huge time on horse-drawn carriage and bus. At that time, Charles Pearson came up with the idea to diminish the situation and got permitted with another team. After so many controversial meetings and funding problems, the first underground railway was opened on 1863 between Paddington and Paddington. The technique was used there is cut and cover, which was revealed as an unsuccessful project in the long run. And then they invented tunnel deep underground. The first deep level electric railway was opened in 1890. After so many reconstructions, finally in 1907 the final underground system was built, which is using in today's world.
Okay, can you understand whatever the passage was? The passage was how underground rail station and rail line was constructed throughout the London city. Okay, this is a historical passage of London, as well as this passage also goes regarding geography as well as environmental science. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone please talk about the second passage from test 1. Jyoti, will you try passage 1 or 2? Okay, make a short summary. Iqbal, passage 2? Just a little discussion.
So তাহলে 2 মিনিট সবাইকে দেন, আমরা একটু লেখার চেষ্টা করি।
পরে তারপরে বলছি। Everybody?
To catch a king is about.
Introduce your passage. Which passage you are talking about? Cambridge 17 reading test 1 passage 3. Passage 3. Title?
To catch a king.
To catch a king. Okay.
To catch a king. This story tells us about a king named Charles II, who became king after his father's death. For being this king, he had to sacrifice a very religious conviction of his father. After being the king, he came to British, he being the king of Scotland, and there a war was occurred between parliamentary army and Scotland. On that war, the king was defeated, and for his protection, he escaped away from the field of the war, and as the another opposition party has declared a huge sum for catching the king, so he had to keep himself in disguise. But after many years later, he became king again, and he take a meeting with the writer of this book, of this story and with dearest Samuel Pepys. And he start to tell them about the great detail of his personal relocation. Spencer's, who is the writer of this book, he didn't reveal all the details at first. He started to give the details of this story in details gradually in the third passage, and the story was very humorous to all and very readable, and it attracts the reader's attention also. In 1666, Charles II also commissioned the artist John Michael Wright, and he told him to make a picture above his, which will be held above his head of his bedroom, because that will be that picture will contain the work tree on which he spent most of his time when he was in the 6 months escape. After some time, the Charles Spencer told that and writing in the Charles Spencer told in his writing that the king was both and have sympathy for both. That the writer Charles Spencer showed a sympathy for both fugitive king and the fierce republic region that wanted to hunt, because they didn't get him, and also the king. The king was starting to reveal all of his truth that he had spent on the 6 weeks time when he was escaped from the warfield. This way the king exposed tell his experience to the writer, but the truth was mysterious to all. At last the king able to identify the truth of the king.
Thank you. Good. Thank you. It's another one. Can you make a summary on passage 2? Okay. Abir, you try to make a short summary on the passage number 2 from reading test 1, Cambridge 17.
Yes. Stadium, past, present, and future. Okay. Stadium is an oldest form of urban architecture. Its construction cost is approximately $1 billion, and it was mainly used for Olympic Games and FIFA. But day by day, it's used for multi-purpose. For an example, arena in France used as a fortress, then it's transformed in a village, and finally it's converted back to the arena. Another example is Verona, which is situated in Italy, is used as a opera. The third example is Lucca. It's also in Italy, used as a house, salt depot, and prison. Now it's used as market and various shops. So in paragraph D, there is a comparison between modern stadium and ancient stadium. So the modern stadium has some demerits. The first one is it has lost its versatility. At the same time, there is a reduction in public access. The most innovative idea about stadium is the urban hub and power plants. The power plant has been developed with a power capacity of 1.14 gigawatt. Some description of power plants also be given here. That is 8,844 photovoltaic panels are produced. It also has some environmental benefits, that is the reduction of carbon dioxide. At the final, there are many benefits of using stadium for multi-purposes. Sir, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, class, for presenting summary on the three passages from reading test 1, Cambridge 17. In this part of the class, I am going to read out three passages from test 2. These are much more important, very interesting, theme and thoughtful, a little difficult passages. Let's go.